Hello, gang. It's Julia here, Coach Julia, coming in from Lithuania. Had a busy week moving, but now I'm in my new office and happy to be here. I just wanted to check in with you guys and answer some of the questions that came up this week, and hopefully Brenda can share this with you this evening. So Jackie had a question. She said, I think my bike has hard case tires, which means they don't have tubes. I'm pretty sure the hard case tires do have tubes, but you might want to double check. It depends on the brand. The challenge with hard case tires is it's not really a challenge. It's great for winter riding and it's great for gravel riding. You won't get flats as easily for sure. So that's awesome. But Elizabeth then piped in and said, you know, her bike has tubeless tires, but it also has a quite wide tire. So anytime you get into wider or heavier tires, then you also have an increased rolling resistance. So when there's increased rolling resistance, it slows you down. Does that matter at this point? No. I would stick with the tires that you guys have. It's not worth spending more money on tires at this point. There's other fun toys that you can look at. So stick with those for now. Alex had a question. He said he's starting to experience ankle pain, maybe ankle tendonitis from running, most likely need better running shoes. Usually injuries from running come on when you do too much, too fast, too soon. So Alex, it could be a case that you've increased your volume or your intensity too quickly, in which case I would recommend backing down a little bit. And definitely you want to make sure you get that checked by a physio or a massage therapist to see exactly what's going on. Usually it's not the shoes, it's a matter of too much, too fast, too soon. Alex also asked about nutrition for training and days off, and Brenda is going to be covering that next week. So please feel free on Friday next week to put your specific nutrition questions on so we can get those answered. Elizabeth asked, what is the relationship between average pace and or average heart rate on the time trial run and our threshold pace? So what I was trying to determine on the time trial runs was to find out what your zone 4-5A is, which is your threshold. So what we're looking for is trying to find what that is. And once we know what your threshold or your zone 4-5A is, then we can fill in the rest of the zones and know what your zone 2 is and so on and so forth. So it gives us a number. Now, the faster you get, the higher your heart rate goes. We're going to continue to get these threshold notifications, which I've been busy updating for you guys all week to make sure that all of those numbers are up to date, but they still, you know, if you go out and do a faster run, we'll still get some increases in threshold. So that's what that's all about. And it's really, yes, just to kind of calculate the training zone. So don't worry about it too much. I'm taking care of all that in the background and watching your training peaks, which you guys are just rocking right now. Congratulations to everyone for filling in so many green squares. Very impressive. All right. Let's see what else. I see we have hill repeats on the bike next week. Any suggestions on how big a hill we should aim for or specific hills people know of? So it depends where you live, and Brenda had asked that question. Some of the hills that we love to do are Pink Lake. That's a great place to do hill repeats. That's up in Gatineau Park. It's a fairly long and safe place to do hill repeats. So you just go up and down that. I would start with, maybe 2 of those if you haven't done any long hill repeats before. We also do Blair Road, which is just off the Aviation Parkway. So we start at the bottom and go to the top of Blair Road and then come on down. Just be careful there. If it's busy with traffic, people come out of their driveways really quickly, and you have to always be careful with animals popping out from the side. No matter where you are, squirrels or rabbits or whatever, wherever you live. There's also some places more in the Canada area. I can't think of the name of that hill, but we have a few athletes who like to train in Canada, and there's some hills over there. But those are the main ones. So If anybody else has any other suggestions, maybe we can talk about that in the Zoom call. Otherwise, that's it for now. Good job, everyone. Great week. And I'm going to be continuing to monitor your training peaks while Gabby's away this week, but always monitoring your thresholds for sure. Anyway, have a good week. Well, can't wait to see all those green squares. Have fun, you guys. Bye.